Hey everyone, welcome to another video. There's lots to cover in this video, so let's jump right into it. First of all, Elon Musk is expected to visit India at the end of this month to see Prime Minister Modi and is expected to make an announcement on plans on opening up a new gigafactory in India. Elon posted on Twitter saying looking forward to meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in India without disclosing any details. They both met last June in New York, where Elon said Mr. Modi has been pushing us to make significant investments in India, which is something we intend to do. India's EV market is small but growing and is mostly dominated by local car makers. EVs only made 2% of total car sales in year 2023, but the government is targeting 30% by year 2030. Next up, let's talk about the new Model 3 Ludicrous. If it's not out by the time you're watching this video, it's literally coming in the next few days. Specs on this car are expected to be very solid with more than 300 miles of EPA range, bigger rear motor, staggered wheel options, active suspension, and heated and ventilated bucket seats. 0 to 60 time on this car is expected to be 2.9 seconds. It has been confirmed by various sources that Tesla apparently held a secret media event for this car on April the 1st. I really hope it wasn't an April's Fool joke. I'm sure it's not. The event definitely happened, as there are tons of pictures and videos shared on social media from this event already. There were lots of pictures shared of the new Model 3 Ludicrous coming out of the Giga Texas plant, which might indicate that this version might be a little bit different from the other two. You will probably see lots of coverage on this car as soon as the embargo lifts, so stay tuned for that. Next up, our teardown of Cybertruck battery reveals that it might double in size one day. Cybertruck battery with 123 kWh is currently the smallest among all EV pickup trucks. Most people were not impressed by not getting the promised 500-mile range. Tesla does offer an optional extended range battery pack which sets up in the truck bed, but it's currently not available. Keeping all that in mind, now here comes another twist in the story when Monroe and Live team formed a teardown of Cybertruck battery and noticed that half the pack is actually empty. That is very interesting because Tesla could potentially double the range of Cybertruck without needing the range extender option. But there are obviously different things to keep in mind here, like weight of the battery, handling of the truck. So we'll see what Tesla does in future. Nothing's official yet, obviously, but we'll keep our eyes on it. Staying on the topic of Cybertrucks, obviously lots of people are planning on getting this truck for outdoor adventures, including camping. We are obviously familiar with Tesla's great camp mode feature where it can leave the HVAC on overnight and help you stay comfortable. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with Cybertruck as there is no access between the cabin and bed. It'll work in the cabin, but if you're planning on setting up your tent in the bed, unfortunately there's no airflow. Keeping that in mind, one Cybertruck owner came up with a very crafty solution. Hopefully we'll see some third parties jump on finding a solution for this particular inconvenience. You can read the full article in the description below for more details. Next up, Rivian is currently running a limited promotion on certain configurations of R1T and R1S for the month of April, where you get a free stealth PPF by XPEL to better protect your investment. PPF will match the limited warranty on your car. That's almost $5,000 in value, so be sure to take advantage of this promotion if you're in the market for one of these vehicles this month. Next up, Tesla has launched a new Model Y, and I'm sorry it's not the Project Juniper everyone's been waiting for. It's actually a different version of Model Y for some European countries. They have introduced a Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive version with 600 kilometers of WLTP range and top speed of 217 kilometers an hour. Tesla claims this car has the lowest cost per kilometer in the electric SUV market. I think it's a great option, and I would love to see it in the North American market. Now let's talk Model S. Since we haven't heard of any new news coming from Model S in the last short while, here's something new. Tesla has unveiled a new sport seats for Model S Plaid. I think by now everyone's familiar with what this car can do and what kind of G-forces you'll feel on your body if you end up taking it on a racetrack. Well, the current seats are very comfortable, but they are not designed for racetrack use. So Tesla has decided to address this issue by introducing their new sport seats. As per Tesla, it has increased lateral support, modular seat architecture for comfort and support, plus 12-way power adjust, heating, and obviously ventilation. Apparently, it also has high-performance suede, whatever that means, to reduce weight and increase grip. From all the leaked images, we knew that the new Model S Performance, Ludicrous is supposed to get these new sports seats, but it makes total sense that the Model S Plaid would get them first. Now last but not the least, let's talk about FSD Beta, or should I say FSD Supervised. Tesla released FSD version 12 for the masses earlier this month, giving them 1 month of free trial. While most of the people were able to take advantage of this trial, legacy Model S and X owners were left out due to hardware limitations. Well, this week the new version of FSD went out to legacy Model S and X owners for the first time, and this version also includes the refreshed Model 3, which had been left out the whole FSD game since its release. If you are still waiting to receive your free trial of FSD, please hang in there. You'll probably get it pretty soon, as Tesla usually sends its software updates in waves. Staying on the topic of FSD, Tesla recently cut their subscription pricing in half, from $199 to only $99 a month. What's even more surprising that now it's available in Canada for 99 Canadian dollars a month, which is an even better deal. Now keep in mind, I'm in Canada, and if I wanted to buy FSD outright, it would be $16,000. But instead, if I subscribe to $99 a month, it gives me approximately 13.5 years of coverage. I don't plan on keeping my car for 13 years, so in my case, subscribing is definitely a better deal. Now, it would be different if Tesla lets me transfer FSD to future Teslas. But right now, the way it stands, not worth it. Social media is indicating that a large number of people have already signed up for the subscription both in Canada and the US. Personally, I think this is a great move. It'll bring lots of first-time FSD users along with added revenue for Tesla. That's it for this week. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.